Alright, YouTube, I'm back. My name is B Lutz, and we're talking about 250 East Round 1 in Arlington this last weekend. Like 4 or 5 days ago at this point. Tried to make this video 3 times, but my phone keeps bugging, so we're here now. Hopefully we're going to talk real quick about everything. Starting with Cole Davies, I think. Obviously the red flag with Joe Shimoda is going to be like talk of the show. That'll be in thumbnail and everything, but wow, Davies is talented. He looked like the fastest overall rider. I know he didn't win. Obviously, at the first corner wreck. If you don't know, he went down in the first corner. Looked like he went down decently hard. Didn't get injured or anything, but definitely feeling that one this week. Talent-wise, he's there with a lot of the other prospects. He's only had a year. He's only rookie. He's only probably been riding 3 or 4 years on Supercross, which is insane to think about nowadays. But nowadays, that's crazy to think about. He's probably riding 2 years on the bike on those tracks. So I think Shimoda's still going to win this weekend. Shimoda's my favorite to win this weekend, but Davies is a problem, especially if you give him a good start. Glad to see his season's not over after our first corner wreck, because it happens to so many people. You lose your whole 250 season in the first corner. But championships are one on your worst day. Even in the short 250 class, that is loaded. And we're going to get into all these dudes. Kind of with Joe Shimoda next, moving into Joe. Absolutely screwed from Shimoda. He wins that race if he doesn't get a red flag. Red flag after he gets the whole shot, and then respects it and gets passed because he's the only one that respects it. So it was an odd situation for Joe this weekend. Kind of the pinnacle of Joe Shimoda's career, I feel like. It's kind of just the most Joe Shimoda thing ever to happen. But glad to see him not get too screwed. At least he got second place out of it. Joe looks like himself. He looked good. He's looking more and more comfortable on that Honda every day. Still thought he looked better on a Cowie, but yeah. Joe gets away with the second. I'm gonna pick him this weekend to win on the 450 or 250s. It's Daytona. Anyone could win this race. This could be another where we'll get into Pierce Brown next, but where a Pierce Brown wins this, or a freaking Dax. I don't think Dax will win yet, but getting into who actually won, Dax Bennick, or my goodness, Pierce Brown. Sorry, Pierce. His first win. It feel like a year ago he got hurt pretty bad. If you didn't see that, literally a year to the race. Wasn't the same track, I don't think, but yeah, really nice to see him win a race. He's been fast for years, had that speed for years, just never had it all come together, and kind of seeing him have a break, even if all that stuff goes down. Really cool to see. Always cool to see a new winner, no matter who it is, really. Except for Vince Friese. Don't want to see Vince Friese win. But yeah, shout out to Pierce Brown. He looks fast. He's in contention. He's gonna have the red plate. First to win, first to strike, Pierce Brown. Not much else to say. I mean, we've seen Pierce ride for a few years now, but it's always cool to see a guy come off injury and win. So, shout out Pierce. Dax Bennick's next. I was saying this in the other video, but the Huskies got a nice little trio with Ryder D, Dax Bennick, and Casey Cochran. I know Casey isn't racing again. He's going to miss time. But Dax gets his 3rd straight opening round podium. 3 straight years, I guess. 3 years in a row. Speed's always there. I think the talent's there with Dax too. Sucks didn't work out at Yamaha, but he needs to be doing this throughout a whole season and not just race 1. That's all I kind of have to say about him. Good ride though. I thought he was in striking distance of the lead and the win basically the whole time. So I think that's for him. You gotta be so stoked about that. But hopefully we see him keep building, just getting top 5s, doing good. Hopefully he finishes good this season. We're not rooting against anyone. We're rooting for everyone. Next person I want to talk about was Drew Adams. Name didn't get called too much. He's still learning. I think is this his first full year in the indoors? His last year was. Nonetheless, I still thought he looked right. He had the speed. He had good speed. Didn't get a great start in the main. That killed him. Otherwise, there's not too many other monumental riders to name. Thrasher could definitely be in the mix for everything. I think that's definitely possible. Thrasher could be in the mix. And we haven't really talked about Nate obviously at all on this channel. I don't really thought about Nate too much, but he had a good moto. What did he get, 4th? Then Drew 5th. But yeah, 250th is a lot more competitive. This could be one where we see 4 winners in 8 races. See Shimoda winning a couple. I could see Davies probably win a couple. I could see them 2 being the multiple race winners. I could see either being Pierce Brown, It's not Marsh Bakes. Is it Haymakers in the class? Or is Haymaker on the 452? I don't know. Whoever the Cowie rider is, I'm just blanking on his name. It's him 1-1. We don't really have a lot of KTM representation in the 250s this year. If it's not Vial or... Yeah, I guess there's just no good prospect on a KTM right now. So let me know what you thought about Arlington. Let me know what you think about Daytona. Otherwise, thank you for making it this far. Listen to me ramble. My name is B. Lutz, and have a good day. Hit the like and subscribe too. Really appreciate it.